And hello once again, my darlings and dear hearts. Welcome back to another Thursday Night Throwdown. I'm going to start naming these streams so that there's something, going on. I don't know. I'm changing things up. Always adapting. Always stealing other people's shit like a good streamer does. Um, Man, it is gonna be an odd one tonight. I have had about 1 hour of sleep, and work was such a daze. I actually don't remember what the hell I did. I mean, I'm sure I did something. And I completed things and possibly even stuff. And maybe some other things. But obviously, I can't think of a third thing synonym, or second thing synonym to speak of, really. So that's where I'm at right now. I spent the weekend with a lovely dear friend of mine who came over from the mountains. Shit, that was it. Yeah, that was this weekend. Of course it was. What the hell am I thinking? And it was fantastic as always, but it was exhausting as always. Monday night or Sunday night, I had a heck of a fit, so I was out Monday. I did get the stream in though, and I'm happy about that because I'm always happy to be here with you guys. And then it's just been a wild cavalcade like it always is, being victim to the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune. But it is almost the weekend, and if I can make your Thursday nights a little bit brighter, and yep, y'all know you make mine fantastic. If I don't choke on my own words there, goodness me, that was not like me not actually believing that, I promise. Y'all are the reason why I do this. That and trying to push my crippling anxiety into the corner and telling it to sit down, shut the fuck up, and behave. So, today, I am getting the game stream transition Capao. And there we are. Hey. I've got my own stream up so I can monitor it on a window to see how things go, and, yeah, that was a good couple seconds of lag right there. That's gonna be fun. I'm not dropping any frames yet, so, honestly, a significant improvement over previous streams. We are back where we left off, actually. I hopped off the motorcycle, called the car, got Vato over here to unload a bunch of stuff into that truck, or into that drop point, selling off all the stuff. Kinda got attacked here. May have accidentally completed this NCPD scanner mission by, getting shot at and then just going sick house crazy wild on people. Mostly with a sword. Mostly with a sword and reflex boosters. However, it came with an advantage, I've got to say. This is one of those ones where if I'm going to do them, I'm okay with it because kapow, it dropped that pattern. Comrade's Hammer. Need 4 more purples to mix that Gatorade, but aside from the fact that the Bruya looks like it's a freaking squirt gun with this trigger right here, and I mean it's always chonky because it's Soviet AF, the thing is actually classified as a cyborg weapon. It is one of like 2 that are classified as such, and I'm kind of curious for what happens in the future with the expansions. If they're going to be giving us more cyborg weapons for people who have heavy cyberization. The other one is the Malorian Arms 3518 or 3515 Silverhands gun. And they're called cyborg weapons because they are, you need cybernetics to wield them, or a higher body score of 6 or above. Which is a bit of a callback to the tabletop, actually. But also they are both a power weapon and a tech weapon. This counts as a tech revolver, however the shots can bounce, and it does automatically charge. And then the Malorian Arms is a power weapon, its shots bounce, but its shots can also penetrate, and it automatically charges. In this case, the Comrade's Hammer is a special one. It has a single shot chamber, but it loads 110 to 134 points of damage in an explosion. Just kapow! It's a mini grenade launcher is what it is, and it is a thing of beauty. I hope it plays the Soviet national anthem when you reload it. It would be a shame if it doesn't. I have not had a chance to build this one yet on any characters, but, you know, it would be pretty cool if it did. It would be pretty cool if it did, I'll be honest. So, I don't mind the fact that I got jumped by 6th Street over here and kinda had to, yeah, from here to just all the way over, massacre my way through, but it's not doing NCPD a damned favor, ladies and gentlemen. I got jumped, and if you're gonna run up, you're gonna get done up. That's just the way it is. Next job we are looking at is hacking the hacker. What's this job? Mackinac Thornton? Oh, hell no, I don't need a truck. I already have a truck. But I do not need a trunk, so let's get on the Kusanagi. Vroom vroom. Almost sideswiped that van because the Kusanagi's got a turning radius like my brother's car. It's got a wheelbase like my brother's car also, actually. Relatively stable as far as motorcycles go. Motorcycles handle well in this game as far as how vehicles handle, but obviously, like you saw there, I had to decelerate, hard brake, and turn at the same time to make that turn. It's tough. It's real tough. Oh man, I already have my first frame drop, really? Sensational. Okay. And I missed my turn anyway, whatever. Let's just see how this goes. Everything... Yeah, hold on, let me just... drop. I don't need Amazon Music up. I don't have anything else up. Just clearing up a few things. Oh, it's probably because I have a freaking system restore, or system restart. Let's see, drop you. Just freeing up some resources here real quick like. Don't need Epic Games open, for God's sake. Just never need Epic Games Store. Yeah, I got a driver update and a system update. Fantastic. I should actually look at those more often, probably, but... I mean, who does that? Who's got time to actually keep their system up to date? Pish posh.
Ain't the America I fought for.
Said the Australian. So let's actually check this job. Agent Saboteur is the gig type. Infect 6th Street computer with a virus. Those boys and girls from 6th Street think they got wicked smarts. They can jump a Militech transport from the Newport transports. A Militech transport in my hood without me knowing it? God, what is with Militech getting their shit rocked? Come on, get in the game. They think they can crack corpo weapons and tip the balance of power in this city to their favor. It's time they get a rude awakening. I'll snap you the location of 6th Street hideout and the door code. Job simple, find a way in. Look for a comp they use to jailbreak corpo deck. Upload the virus, and I supply you with, and voila, fancy new weapon melts into a sparky new slag heap. One more thing, if you happen to find Lucius Thorin, do me a favor and make his ass disappear, will ya? Thorin's a techie. Came up with this gonk plan and makes him a real thorn in my ass. Ha, Thorin. Ha. Pun intended. Stay safe, have fun. God, that's either gotta be... That's El Capitan. The only other person who would make a joke like that would be Mr. Hands, who mostly handles... Pacifica, if I recall. So let's check the apartment level and see what we got going on. Got a 0 Lucius, so... let's see here... actually... whoop. Not gonna rely on the throw-on knife too much, because I need to actually mod the mod so that it goes to the other setting where the knife is retrievable, but it does de-equip. Instead of it's not retrievable, but it doesn't de-equip, so you can just, you know. Because no one managed to have all that power.
When was the last time I fucked anything up? Huh? Seriously?
When was the last time you fucked something up? Well, you weren't keeping watch, were you, buddy? Oh, hell, I remember this job. It is a fucking slog. Ah! Ah, that was a good throw. That was a good throw. Man, I wish I could clip my own shit conveniently, because that was okay, folks. That was okay.
Come on, don't drag this out.
I'll drag what I want when I want it, darling. That sounded a little bit more hate crimey than I thought it would. Y'all knew what I meant. I stole your bleach that you kept in a locked safe like it's CVS. And your pants, which are remarkably clean. Why did you double tap there? I did not double tap there, sir.
What? Trying to play gorilla now?
Ook ook, motherfucker.
Huh?
How did I blow that one? Oh my god. Oh no, closed window there. Up.
What? Another problem?
Yeah, call your superintendent. The cameras here are all broken. Your technology's just messed up. Also, your people are getting stabbed at great speed from a distance. Up. Ultimately, this isn't much different than if I would be using a silenced heavy revolver. Hey, Sato, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to the fluff pile, my darling. How was your day? I mean, I can kind of guess, but that's because it's a Thursday and we work at the same fucking place. And it is okay, you are not late. A cider elf is neither late nor early, they show up exactly when they are intended to be. Or whatever the hell that quote is. I haven't seen Lord of the Rings in a while, and I'm a little bit ashamed by that, I'll be honest, folks. Getting some tech skill experience in here. I don't have to kill everybody in here. But I can. It was accurate enough. Just like my precision, just like my pistol use. The only thing you really missed was I got a primo throw from way the hell over there, in through that broken window right there. Just right across. But it's all love. And of course you got you got them giggle goat emotes going on naturally. Giggle goat is best goat. And glass doors. Why is it glass? Glass is my bane, like a bird, but murderous. So like a Canadian goose.
What in the hell is going on?
That was a double headshot. I don't know what that means.
The proposed base will be subdivided into 3 areas: industrial, scientific,
Ah,
and residential.
I think it just always double headshots. Or double hits. probably why the throwing knife does so damn well. Ooh, hello? Crafting spec for the orange Brillia. I think I actually already have you, but... what the heck? Why not? So this one is tricky because 6th Street are veterans. They know what they're doing. They're not just a bunch of technophiles or skinjackers. Oh no. That is why the slow time when you're being detected cyberware is so nice. Reflex tuner, I believe it is. Because you don't even know where you're being spotted from, but all of a sudden everything slows the hell down. You know to look about. And back up.
Come on out, shitballs.
Shitballs. First of all, this character is female. And we didn't go through the painstaking process of putting things on there to have them identify as and still have equipment of an alternate format. Second, that is a profane language, sir. You greasy motherfucker. There may be children watching. I'm surprised I didn't hit that explosive barrel there. Though that would have been funny also, I'll be honest. Let's see here. Override. Just casually sneaking through, breaking shit, stealing shit.
Heart rate 2. Reprieve for now. Alarm's still strung tight. Punch in. When the lights start flashing.
Interrupting conversations with some nice concussion knives.
Come on, I'll make it quick.
That's what he said. You Lush? No, you're just a recruit. Lucius is a techie. You're a recruit. Oh. Did get spotted though, but don't think it's gonna matter much. I think I've got just about everybody dropped. I think Lucius might have actually been on the floor above me. Lieutenant, glad you got dropped. I just realized I haven't zeroed a single one of these guys. I mean, even those two are probably alive.
Yeah. Don't stop.
At some point, it goes from funny to just plain gross.
That's the unexpected.
That's not the jailbreak computer, which, by the way, I love the fact that they have to jailbreak military rifles. That's fucking hilarious. I just picture a world where you can't plug in your camera to your USB mount or your USB slot because you've got a book, a cigarette, and a rifle all charging. So you're out of USB slots, so you gotta wait for one of them to finish charging before you can actually plug in your camera and talk to your fixer. I mean, we're already there with the book and the cigarette, for God's sakes. You're a recruit. Sniper. Sniper, no, sniping. I think he might actually still be around. Haven't hit him yet. I want to put Lucius down. I want to zero him. Why? Because why not? It's a bonus. And also, I don't want techies to get any bright ideas. Know your lane. Oh, you know what? I had to have missed him.
Fun fact, the human body holds between 5 and 7 liters of blood.
Where could he be? Lucy. Oh, I just walked right past you. Bat, bat, bat. Install the malware. Because you can't stop the feed, malware. That's a dumb joke attached to an old-ass show at this point. And if you don't think that was an old-ass show, congratulations. You too are old. Just like me. Why not? You. Employee of the month there. You.
Fun fact. According to traditional Christian doctrine, you are going to burn in hell.
Nope. There we go. Need to get the kills in to finish off Skip's mission, because having a smart pistol is nice, don't get me wrong, but I'm not... As much as it's ironic to say this, considering I have throwing knives hacked, it feels like it takes the challenge out of things, having a high-end smart pistol.
Hey, come on, let's fight!
Oh no. They know I'm here. How terrifying.
Premature discharge. I'm sorry. This never happens.
Profesh as ever be. Sixers will think twice before sliding their gunk asses anywhere near my turf again.
Blood
And
stains
then
can be removed using
Lucius
one
Thoran?
easy trick. And vinegar.
Cherry on top. Contract
New magazine detected.
closed.
Message to user. Thanks, Choom.
What's my weight at? 105. I'm doing fine. Okay. Oh, go to the drop point. Pick up my rewards. What do I got? 6 grand. Nearest drop point. Yeah. Alright. Fair enough. Not gonna complain about an extra 6k. Though I am sitting at 211, almost 212 now. Tiger and Vulture, a casino job. Ooh. Spicy. Get on my fancy pants samurai bike. Oh man, butchered that. That was a terrible turn. So, I've been wanting to have more, like, topics of conversation to fill in the odd hours, because ultimately, if we're just going by me waiting for somebody in chat to talk, we could have a bunch of lurkers, folks that don't want to talk, folks that are here out of pity, probably mostly those, and sometimes it'll get dull, and that's fine, but I like talking. I like talking to people, and I like discussing things, because it's like thinking, but out loud. You are the super lurker. You, sir, are epic level super lurker. You are like a kraken, like an elder god at the bottom of the sea, the lurker below. Ninja lurk, indeed. So lurking, so stealthy in your lurk, you don't actually hit exclamation point lurk to do so. But I enjoyed talking about how... I don't even know where this goes. Apparently, Wakako... Ah! And it's a Guinevere. Don't want it. They handle poorly. Where the hell was my squirrely ass brain going? Talking about, my generation, and also about, occasionally being forced to hyperfixate on a thought regardless of how ridiculous it is, or meaningless, trivial, deep, disturbing, racist parrot-like. In fact, specifically thinking of the racist parrots. Oh yeah, let's actually check the job here. Thievery, Steel Vortex's cred chip, Tiger Claws Casino, Longshore South. Vulture is the wisest bird. While others lose strength in the pursuit of prey, Vulture waits patiently. It only spreads its wings when it smells blood in the air. You will be my Vulture, V. V for Vulture. I heard a Tiger Claws Casino has been robbed by one of their own, a dealer. The girl had an alias, Vortex, and she managed the casino's machines. She programmed them to skim a small percentage off the top from each win that landed in her... small percentage, so a drop from each win landed in her bucket. Still can't fucking read. Goodness me. It took years for the Tiger Claws to realize how they were being cheated by the plot to Superman 2. You can imagine they were not pleased, but their ferocity extended too far. Vortex died during the interrogation before revealing where she stored the stolen money. A vulture is wiser than a tiger. You will find it. I'll send you Vortex's last known location. Don't let me down. Alright. Free grab. Non-lethal. You're welcome, Chum. But I enjoyed talking about the hyperfixation on thought and how unusual it can be. How it turns out not surprisingly all that rare. And the fact that people actually kind of jived with that helped out a lot. So I want to try and talk about things as they come up. Just need that guy to stay. Yoink, and down. Perfectly non-lethal. Absolutely less than lethal. You can't control your hyperfixations. I know that feeling. I try to, and sometimes I do okay. If I can catch it ahead of time, not so bad. But it is by no means a guaranteed thing. Sometimes
How's your day going? Huh? Win anything? Have you Eddie's here there?
the best I can do is not spend multiple hours thinking about something incredibly stupid. Sometimes I just spend an hour, maybe two, which may not necessarily count as multiples to you. I consider 2 hours only 2 hours of victory, I'll be honest. Thinking about something stupid. I need to space those bots out. But yeah, don't forget to clip if you see anything hilarious or embarrassing or what have you.
Where you got to, coward?
Beep. Wow. Oh, you are facing my way. Oh, now you are facing the other way. Well.
Huh?
Which way is it gonna be? Oh, no, this is gonna be bad. Haha. Skills. Loki just tried to eat your monitor. That is a cat for you, and monitors are incredibly nutritious. To be fair. They have your daily dose of LCD. Got a face full of water for it, the irritating little bugger. Well, that is a cat, especially a cat that does not have another cat to be bothered by. Keep telling you, the best fix for a cat that is bothersome is a second cat. Let's see here. Oh? Okay. That was easy. I actually walked right past it to try and gank some other people. Ha! Fantastic. Alright, well, that job professionally fucking handled. I will not show myself. You gotta deal with the fact that you just got played. Time to ride. 35 feet. Really just beside these cops here? You are cops, right? Security guard. Security guard. Security guard. Screw you guys. You're not real cops. You won't magically cause more cops to spawn behind me if I take you down. I mean, that's really the only reason to give a damn about whether or not you put rounds into a cop, is the fact that they cause other cops to magically spawn right behind you. Deposit job item.
I have received information that Vortex's shard is on its way. You did not disappoint, V. That deserves compensation. I am closing the contract and transferring your fee.
I keep saying, not disappointing should actually be rewarded at this point. I fully agree with that, Wakako. Gig till death do us part. Let's see what this bullshit is. How does your hyperfixation work for you? Can you control it? You know, that actually leads excellently into the segues excellently into the topic of my little diatribe for today. Because it's about something that I don't think a lot of people think about, but probably should, but probably don't because it's confusing and terrible. And that is the separation between brain and mind. Let me actually go over to this Ripper Doc real quick. Pretty sure you don't have anything I need. But let's see here. Still nothing there. And it's a tricky concept to deal with because ultimately it comes down to sort of how you picture come around, animal branded knuckles. Sort of how you understand the difference between the flesh that is you, the biomechanical device, and your combined shared experience and knowledge that makes up your personality and who you be.
My own eyes, 400 grand a month.
And it's tricky to think of because we're used to seeing us all as one individual. I am me. My flesh, my blood, my mind, my heart, my soul, my colon, and of course, my fluff. But what I've been experiencing, what I've come to understand, is that ultimately my lengthy experiences leads me to having just trying to explain it, it's tricky. My experiences, especially dealing with my mental issues, mental health, tells me that I can recognize when something's going to happen, a hyperfixation or usually an anxiety attack. But my brain, the lump of salty fat and connective tissue that I call the thinking bacon, that is miswired and shitty. What happens when you order a brain off Wish, ladies and gentlemen? It goes and operates on its own basic functions, because it is a machine. That is all it is. And what I found is that when I'm hyperfixating, or when I'm going to have an attack, my mind can usually recognize some of the symptoms beforehand as they build up. With an anxiety attack, it's a little bit easier, because it's usually that looming sense of existential dread with no goddamn reason. Especially if things are going well. If things are going well and all of a sudden I feel like everything is about to fall apart, that's not my mind. That's my brain. If I find myself focused on something that is completely unrelated to what I'm doing, especially if I'm wanting to do something, that is not my mind. That is my brain hyperfixating to distract me from the fact that I wanted to do something. It's trickier to spot the hyperfixation for certain, because I'm just so used to that being how my brain works in general. I've been a squirrel brain all my fucking life. I actually have memories, or, I mean, depending on how you talk, how you see it, have memories of remembering, being there when my second grade, or first grade teacher, actually, was talking to my dad about the fact that I was spacing out in class again and did nothing, and couldn't do anything. And meanwhile, I'm just holding an acorn going, holy shit, I found an acorn, this is fucking great. Didn't swear, I was, like, 6 at the time, I think. I don't know. It's been over 30 years at that point. Let's read this real quick. Job is thievery. Steal the shard with Amelia Gutierrez's depository receipts. Goodness. Apartment on Palm Street. Would you like to hear about my fourth husband? He was very lazy, gullible, and filthy rich. I divorced him as quickly as I could and never made so much money in such a short time. With that said, I really blame Mrs. Gutierrez for stripping Mr. Gutierrez down to the last penny. Of course not. In fact, I'd like to meet her lawyers. But enough about Mrs. Gutierrez. Our client happens to be the injured party, Mr. Gutierrez. He lost his car and luxury penthouse, and now the poor fool has barely anything to live in because he left his depository receipts in their old apartment. The locks are already changed, of course. You'll have to retrieve them, because our new divorcee isn't going to give them back out of the kindness of her heart. The penthouse is on the last floor of the building. Don't worry, I provided you with elevator access. For obvious reasons, Mr. Gutierrez is expecting the utmost discretion. If things go quietly, he'll toss in extra.
Did you say 4?
Just walk right in like nothing's going weird. Why is there already a red alert over there? Why are you already looking for me? But that's sort of how my hyperfixation appears, is that my mind picks up something's going on, I'm getting some sort of chemical reaction in my stupid brain that is saying that I need to focus on something that is usually not something at all related to what I should focus on. And then, if I'm good, if I can catch it, then oftentimes I don't have to go around. Sweet. I am not getting spotted right off the bat. Screw you, buddy. Oftentimes I can catch that and sort of prepare myself for it and work on centering myself. Especially work on trying to do things like, I notice that when I'm hyperfixating, I tend to clench my jaw and tense up. I'm not sure if that's just me. I'm not sure if that's just a biological reaction that's normal is it? Oh, it's the shard on the desk. Jesus. Gutierrez's shard. I imagine it would be that shard, huh? I don't know if that's a standard side effect that you start to tense up because you're jittery and wiggly about it and you want to get moving on something because you're hyperfixated, or if that's something I've learned and picked up. But I do know that if I'm starting to have my jaw tense up especially, I need to start relaxing my muscles one by one, jaw, neck, shoulders, arms, breathing slowly, do some circular or square breathing, and try to just center myself. And if I can actually put myself to sleep in the process, all the frickin' better. Usually can't. Not gonna lie. But... oh, nope, nothing suspicious here, officer.
Discreet and with finesse. Something I cannot say about Mr. Gutierrez's divorce. Marvelous work, V. Closing the contract.
Damn right, Wakako, I'm the best. Ignore all those times I actually failed to get the, extra reward. But yeah, that's... I suppose I'm having focus issues right now because I'm exhausted, but... I hope that... oh, I don't want the Vato. Stop summoning... well, you know what, actually, I need to dump my inventory. Fine. Come here, homie. I hope that kind of explains things. I know I also said and yeah a lot. Again, focus problems right now. I had, like, legitimately an hour of sleep, probably. And many hours hyperfixating on the fact that I did not get any sleep, which is fantastic. That is what that is. It's amazing, a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful feeling. Obviously, I didn't catch myself that time. I'm not sure if the separation between brain and mind is is an actual, like, fuck you, palm tree, I guess, proper thing. Something I should actually do some research on, or if it's something that is more something I picked up from philosophy class, a thought construct, an exercise in thinking, but not necessarily something that's actually grounded in anything. I think it is grounded in something because when I think about it, I should say think too much on this, but that's all this is metacognition at this point. It makes sense. The hardware is failing to operate successfully, but the software recognizes hardware faults. And that's really all it is. My hardware is going through a kernel panic, or it's it's got a bad RAM cache and it's about to cycle itself through and burn out. The software goes, oh hey.
Maybe someone fried their hand in oil. No, it was quiet, like from a basement.
You come here to eat dim sum or talk about ghosts?
I like the fact that there are people planted around that casually talk about stuff. Specifically the job you're walking into. But your brain is malfunctioning, but your mind recognizes that and is trying to give you a signal that it's malfunctioning. Ooh, lasers. Ready. Thank you, XP. Thank you, XP. Oh, and got some common and uncommon components from that. I keep forgetting I actually loot stuff off of that. You have nice things? I mean, it's hard to say. I can't see shit. You got a migraine, buddy?
Hey, you alright?
Look, V, it's you in the near future. Every net runner ends up the same way. Brain fried by some corpo ice.
Looks like he's still breathing.
Help me. Kang Tao container. Trying to mess with Kang Tao. And then guy was just not there. Messing with Kang Tao is a bad idea. So this area's lit up now. And now this area. Goodness me. Can I just... No. Oh, no. Requires strength 20. Holy crap, yeah. So we get to see if they fixed this bug. Drop down. Somehow I was expecting these Claymore mines to have Wi-Fi, so you could turn them off. I don't need all of the lights. Oh, hey, cool. So when I first did this, back in December of last year, man, we're coming up on 1 year. That's fantastic. You had to open this gate, but it wouldn't open. Netrunner shard. So if you didn't have strength 20, you had to basically glitch yourself to where you popped into the floor and were hanging halfway out the floor, and then hop out the gate and then open it from the other side to get your feet out. Kinda funny, really.
Two seconds. Wait, I can't.
I forgot to read the job info on this, but basically this is Wakako's favorite hacker.
Wake up.
He went off the grid. Nobody was able to get to him. She feared the worst, but knew he wasn't going to run from her.
One moment. I don't know how long I here, but as you Americans say, I'm starving.
You're in luck. There's a restaurant upstairs.
I know. The whole time. Those aromas. What torture.
Oh, that would
suck. So you were conscious?
Partially. More like in deep hibernation.
Did you switch on the lights?
Yes. I was ready for a game of twice for yes, once for now. But you beat me to it.
Once for now.
Fine work you did.
So, you're probably wondering who sent me.
Wakako. She always find an excuse to drag me to her place for dinner. You must visit me someday. I'll show you a few net running tricks.
Wasn't it me who just saved your ass?
We never stop learning hard lessons. But you don't have to do everything alone.
Thanks, I'll think about it.
I don't do everything alone. I have the ghost of a terrorist Screamo band leader in my head. That's even better than not being alone. Especially when it's goddamn gorgeous-ass Keanu.
I was informed of how you handled yourself. Good work. I expected nothing less from you. I am closing the contract.
Lost the spare Omaha. Actually, didn't pick up much from there, did I? I have a feeling I'm going to be saying "what was I saying" quite a lot today. But what was I saying? That might be my catchphrase at this point. I'll be honest. It's talking about the difference between mind and brain, software and hardware, and I believe I impressed upon you find folks in the fluff pile the differences between the difference of it with the overtaxed analogy of hardware malfunctions and software. Honestly, my favorite metaphor is that it's like having a really solid roommate who's always there, but also occasionally gets super wasted and does really dumb shit. Like, your mind comes out of the bedroom one time, sees like 3 wine bottles sitting on the coffee table, empty, another one overturned, and you're just thinking, oh fuck, where did he go? What are we getting into now? Oh. Ha.
You seem rather lost.
Yes, I do.
Too many agents of chaos, overwhelmed by discontent.
Oh shit, I'm not sure if I should be doing this one today.
Did you enjoy our first meditation?
Yes, I did.
Felt good as new after.
Deep contemplation must be regular in order to yield results. One drop of rain shall not quench your thirst. Would you like to try again?
How much for another one?
That is for you to decide.
Should be enough.
Good.
I'll pay whatever it
I
takes.
will
You're the
watch
best
over
monk
you
here.
during the meditation.
You're also one of the few that has dialogue.
This is a meditation of the water element. We are in the forest.
I'm gonna try not to talk over this one this time.
Before us is a waterfall. Spirit of water, I send you greetings. 80% of our flesh and blood is made of you. Oh, what a mystery you are, spirit of water. One moment you are liquid, the next you are ice, another you are snow, vapor, and fog. One minute you heal, the next you drown. Wash me of sickness, pain, the impurity of my body and soul, the negative energy of negative people, worlds, and dimensions. Give me youth, wisdom, knowledge, health, strength, joy, happiness, and lasting inner peace. We draw the spirit of water into ourselves. Together, we are one body. We are water. We are the ones who flow over the waterfall's edge. We thank you, Spirit of Water, with our mind, body, and soul. There is no life without you. We honor the beauty hidden within you and the other elements.
Gone. Just like the last time.
Stairway to Heaven is such a great trilogy, if memory serves, of jobs, because it's just that. There's no conflict, no running and gunning, none of the stuff that makes up 90% of Cyberpunk in general. Or games nowadays in general, really. Life in America. It's just talking to a monk, meditating. Motherfucker disappears. Simple as that. If you're paying attention, it's some good mindfulness training. It's a bit basic. I believe Kohime Nakamura had some opinions on it last time we did one of those. But it's still just really solid. Oh. I already killed everybody here and just am not looting shit. That's right. Oh, Brandon!
He did it again. And we just got back together. And now he's dodging my calls. He's just scared of getting dumped. And so he always does it first. And I'm always the one trying to save the relationship. Ugh, I feel like such a gonk.
He's the gonk here, Theo. Not you. You have so much love and empathy to give to people like him. But at what cost?
I gotta go now. Thanks for listening to all my bitching.
I bet you even Donald Lundy sometimes goes through a whole tub of ice cream and 3 packets of tissues.
Brandon, you are the sweetest person I know. I'll see you later.
Ladies and gentlemen, try to aspire to be Brendan. Be the Brendan that you want in this world. Large and full of coffee.
Who's that girl you were talking to?
Oh, you mean Theo? She's my bestest friend. Gosh, she's so nice and pretty.
Also a really interesting job to take after going through one of the monk jobs.
Talking to her. Definitely way more fun than pumping out caramel lattes.
Why do I get the feeling that judging people on how they look and feel is ever so slightly beyond you?
Hogwash. If I couldn't analyze people, how would I know whether to recommend a daring dairy instead of a tiancha?
I may have overestimated you. You're nothing but a robot. And not even a complex one at that.
Well,
you don't need to be complex to say something meaningful from time to time.
That's yet to be proven. See ya, Brendan.
That isn't what I wanted to do at all. That was really mean. Talk to you again. May have broken this one. Bugger all. Do I have a save from? That looks like it's exactly after failing that one. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I don't like saves coming, but Brendan's worth it. Without a doubt. You know it in your heart. The best person in this game is Brendan.
And we just got back together. And now he's dodging my calls.
Sturdy, reliable,
Scared of getting dumped.
has ice cream on
so
hand.
He always does it first. And I'm always the one trying to save the relationship. Ugh, I feel like such a gonk.
He's the gonk here, Theo. Not you. You have so much love and empathy to give to people like him.
I agree.
But at what cost?
Like, you love the guy and all, but he keeps being afraid of getting getting hurt, so he dumps you, and then you have to try and rebuild the relationship time and time again. It's one-sided, honey. You're putting more in than you're getting. A relationship's a partnership, plain and simple. It doesn't have to be exactly equal, but it shouldn't be one-sided.
Who's that girl you were talking to?
Oh, you mean Theo? She's my bestest friend. Gosh, she's so nice and pretty and sensitive. I like talking to her. Definitely way more fun than pumping out caramel lattes.
Why do I get the feeling that judging people on how they look and feel is ever so slightly beyond you?
Hogwash. If I couldn't analyze people, how would I know whether to recommend a daring dairy instead of a tiancha?
You said you liked some people more than others. Earlier, you thought of a joke. You're sentient. You've got to be.
Oh, stop it. You're making me blush. Which would mean I'm overheating and my circuits are frying. Not fun at all.
That's what I thought. Take care, Brendan.
I'ma hug you. Hug. Oh, and just, yeah, it's off my map now. I don't think you actually get the reward until after you, complete the last chapter. Which, spoiler alert, Brendan's a sweetie, so everything goes bad. Wouldn't be Cyberpunk if everything didn't turn to shit because for everybody who's a sweetie. That's what happens when you have your roots in combination of noir film and storytelling and first-gen dystopias like 1984. Fahrenheit 451? I don't know, I'm not a scientist.
B, I need you to acquire something. Only me, no client. So I expect quick and clean results. You will be entering Tiger Claw territory. Very high risk.
Oh,
More
yeah.
information attached.
Real high risk. Search and recovery. Retrieve Lee Gladen's lockbreaker device. Building on the corner of Holly and Floyd Street, door code 2137. A great treasure can turn out to be a great curse. Remember that, V. For Vulture. One of the fences in my territory, Lee Gladen came into possession of some highly valuable equipment, a lockbreak device capable of jailbreaking corp cyberware. Some call it a corp cracker. Corpo cracker would sound better, but that just sounds like a slur. This tech opens doors for suits who want out. This tech opens doors for suits who want out, but don't want to lose the function of their corp-issued chrome, or looking to make a little extra eddy selling it secondhand. Lee wasn't born yesterday. He knows what the tech's worth. Or she knows what the tech's worth. Whatever. They know what the tech's worth. And I went back and forth, long price negotiations, were close to reaching a deal when all contact was lost. Your job is to find out what happened to Lee. More importantly, get that skeleton key from me. Don't bother reporting back until you have it. Don't waste time. Alright. Why did you stop tracking? I don't want beat on the brat. That's the one that I want. Ooh, ooh, ooh. People running. Running from what? Heavens. Are you okay, buddy?
Two steps back!
You know what? Screw you. Here's your 2 steps, mister. You know what? I don't like your face, door guy. I do, however, like how that knife launched you back. That is the power of this almighty stun knife. No, screw it. Let's not bother with the elevator. Take the stairs. Use tech. Utilize technologies.
Couldn't I have been stuck in some model's skull? Or I don't know, a fucking landscape architect?
What is it now, Johnny?
Being dragged through roach-infested flop houses again. That's what.
Job's a job. Now what was that code?
Yeah, screw the code.
Fucking shit sty.
Wasn't slumming it in squats like your whole thing?
Sure, when I was skezzed out beyond all recognition.
Neat overture. Archived conversation between Wilbur and Lee. Wilbur, hey Lee. Hey, you got any eager buyers? Yep, tigers. Triple my asking amount. Sounds good. Too good to be true. Jealousy, subtle. All 'cause I'm filthy fucking rich. Bet your sweet ass I am. But that won't change the facts. This reek's a mile off. In your shoes, I'd stick Rather stick my finger up a cat's asshole than touch this deal. Yeah, right. Gotta go. Call you from Hawaii. Narc.
Don't make trouble. Be trouble.
Cool, so she was gonna sell it to tigers instead. Let's see. Scam alert. Nothing useful. But...
Oh, well.
Secret doors. How cliche. Why do peeps have to be so goddamn predictable?
Oh, peeps. That button was not there a moment ago. I am certain of it.
Must be connected to those doors.
Or a shitter flushing somewhere, who knows?
Stealing your kanji pendant. Skeleton key. Make sure you're holding on to something because I got something that'll make you fall out of your chair. Great piece of technology. Wakako, I'm buying, sending
Looks
details.
like Leo went to the tiger claws behind Wako's back.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Claws aren't the deal honoring type.
Let's see if she got lucky.
And I'm taking your drugs, because drugs are useful. No, I'm not trying to pull the Vato around. Let's summon Jackie Boy. There you are, buddy. Beep, beep. So another example, thinking further on the whole mind-brain thing, and sort of a window into how my silly brain works. I was watching a streamer I follow, real sweet person, funny, not gonna name names just because, you know, I don't know if they want me talking about their shit, their stream or not. But they were being upfront and honest about their mental health problems. And from the descriptions of what they were going through, was a lot like what I deal with. It was not, you know, blow for blow exactly detailed, because they didn't go that far into it, but... And it won't be, because that's not how it works. Everybody's breaking is different. But... it was significantly similar, and things like coping mechanisms also were pretty similar, including seeking therapy, recognizing that you're dealing with a long-term illness and a long road to recovery. Dude, why are you so sus? But also, they started streaming as a means of getting through their really bad anxiety. I think they, as far as anxiety, or at least on a social level, might have it worse than me. I mean, you never compare traumas, never compare problems, because everybody operates differently. And just because somebody else has it worse doesn't mean that you don't have it bad, that your problems aren't valid. But it just, the way they were talking, sounded like they had been through the ringer. But listening to them, I kind of felt inspired because they're a pretty decent streamer. Pretty decent, hell, they're a good streamer. Damn good. And they have a heck of a following. They've got lots of fellow streamer friends, close friends, and a community that is very supportive, myself included, because I am a bit of a simp. I will never, ever, ever, fucking ever be that guy. Dealt with that bullshit working nights next to a strip club. Never gonna be that motherfucker. But I will absolutely throw my support behind streamers that I respect. I'll balance them gift subs, and especially if they have redeems for bits that are good. Like another one I follow has this really messed up song that pops up and like costs 700 bits, which is pricey, but
and to think
it's funny.
So many people died for this tiny little shit speck.
It's not the size that counts.
Both you and I know no one actually believes that.
Hey, you heard it from Female V. It's not the size that counts. Alright, Orange Pattern Crusher. But the reason I'm mentioning this, to begin with, aside from the fact that I want to fill out dead air, Kohime! Hey! 9 hours resyncing your Skyrim mod order. Oh my god. Oh, darling, you poor thing. That, is that after that, project you were talking about? Well, should probably not ask chat direct questions like that on an individual level. Laser knife. Sort of is more going, I should play it again. Fair enough, fair enough. I don't know if I missed the boat on everybody getting a free copy if they already got a free copy because they got a free copy because they paid for it ages ago. You know what I'm talking about. It's like Anniversary Edition, I think, or Decade Edition, which is basically just them upping the graphics quality again and not fixing anything.
I see you were able to find the lock breaker. Splendid work. Keep it up. Closing the contract.
That job was only 1,700 bucks. It's a good thing I have a pretty good side gig billing people and taking their stuff and selling it. Playing some AE because it gave me an excuse to wipe a mod install and start again. Fair enough. I'll plunk some down on the AE. Now, were they going to give that out if you had a certain edition, like they did last time? And then a lot of people haven't fully updated. No, oh, discounted. Ah. I mean, who am I kidding? I'm probably gonna buy it. And I admittedly... Hey, screw you, buddy. That's no way to treat a lady. Kneecap. And face. Drugs! Yeah, I'll probably buy it. I hate buying Skyrim again. After buying Skyrim, after buying Skyrim, after buying Skyrim, and then buying Skyrim for somebody else. Heck you. You. Oh, you were a victim. Sorry. You.
The vast majority of
You.
are committed by men.
You.
You go, girl.
Victim. what you're saying is you should buy me every copy of Skyrim for Christmas, since 20 trillion packages to Yaguai. Please, love of God, don't. Oh my God, first of all, we all know the truth. It's... We all know the truth. It took me a moment to remember the punchline, because I forgot the fucker's name, ironically. It's just a Horcrux for Todd Howard. It's how he keeps his lichdom going. He just has to put out every Skyrim edition that comes out is just another...
Come here.
Go?
Oh, yes, babe.
Virus in my core. Damaged. Please. Please.
With Angelique Cosmetics, you can be anyone and have it.
Oh, but that's gonna be back over here. Yeah, let's go check this one out real quick. But we are doing that Delamain quest. We are finishing the Delamain saga because it is fantastic. Skyrim for the Neo Geo, Skyrim for the NES, Skyrim for the Commodore 64. I mean, there's Skyrim for your FBI Amazon-enabled wiretap hockey pucks. So... Oh. Well, okay then, since we did number 2 and then spoke to Brandon and determined he was self-aware.
Your awareness are much clearer now. The knot in your mind is beginning to unwind. You are drowning in the here and now.
I think I'm starting to get a hang of all this.
Inner harmony is like coming home from a long journey. Do not cling too tightly to your thoughts, but allow them to flow freely. Does a toad clench its fist when it swims?
What's the sound of one hand clapping?
That depends. Is someone clapping with you?
I want to try another one.
That's Monk for smarmy bitch.
How much would you like to pay this time?
Will this be enough?
I'll throw you more.
Yes. You may begin. I will guide you.
So I think it's actually 4, because there's 1 for each element. But the fact that we're going into this brain dance and then going to go talk to Delman while he's having a fucking breakdown. Difference between mind and brain again. Game. Game.
This is a meditation.
God damn.
The fire element. We are in the forest. We see rays of sunlight pierce the canopy, dancing and weaving into the tongues of flame below. Spirit of fire, spirit of the sun, I send you greetings. You give beauty to all other things. I am you, and you are me. There is no life without you. From you I was created, and to you I will return. Spirit of the sun, primordial fire, burn all impurity from my body and soul, and the negative energy of negative people, worlds, and dimensions. Cleanse every cell of my body. Give me the energy of life, health, youth, wisdom, knowledge, strength, joy, and happiness. Give me lasting inner peace, so that no one may shake me from my sacred equilibrium. Through half-closed eyes, we absorb the sun's divine energy. Through our eyes, the energy of fire, of the sun, touches our heads and flows down through every organ until it arrives at our toes. Each and every cell within our body, including the subtle and etheric, is replenished with the sun's energy. And from within us, light emerges. We are the sun.
Doodly-doo-doo.
We thank you, spirit of the sun, element of fire with our mind, body, and soul.
The problem with this, though, is that if it's Eastern, any sort of Eastern Orthodox, especially Taoist or Buddhist philosophy, we would be dealing with 5 elements. I mean, the problem is it's not actually, you know, proper
Of course, that
any
would
of
happen.
it, but
Oh shit, not good.
that's fantastic timing. Come on, center yourself. Johnny, stop jerking off. Mindfulness. So how much is the Guinevere when it's 80% off? 45k. I got 227. Why not? I mean, the answer is because it's terrible, but either way, it's been done. This is how I cruise to Delman's rescue. So, as I was saying, actually avoiding my catchphrase of what the fuck was I saying? One more time. I was listening to this streamer, and it was her and her friend, or them and their friends. Damn it. Well, her and her friends. There's a shitload of female streamers out there. That narrows it down. Not at all. Talking, and one of them got them onto deeper subjects, and she was going on about mental health and anxiety, how bad social anxiety can be, and having panic attacks, and the more she described things that she goes through, the more it sounded a lot like kind of stuff I deal with. Like I said, it's not the same, of course. I don't want to be projecting my issues onto somebody to try and identify with them. That's fucking weird. But what I should have been feeling, and what my mind was telling me should have been there, was a little bit of hopefulness. Some positivity. She's doing better. She's able to build a community around her stream, make friends that she never had before, and use streaming as a means of dealing with anxiety, pushing herself out of her comfort zone to the point where she was sick as a dog for a while there. But she still was streaming when she was really ill because she felt better and felt more relaxed, more at peace, and more rested. I am just absolutely wrecking this $350 million fucking super duper car, of which there's allegedly 4 in the entire city, except this one makes 5. And also, Carrie Uridine has 1. And you'll see them randomly spawn in traffic. I should have been thinking good things. A, she's getting the help she needs from it. She's getting something positive from it, which is always good. This person's fantastic. And B, should have been hopeful, because...
User, I have an important message for you.
Oh, Christ.
Say anything to continue.
Anything.
Automated response. Ha ha ha. The joke gets funnier the more you say it.
Good.
While running a routine diagnostic check, I discovered a file with my owner's metadata. Name, Regina Jones. User, please return me to my real owner. Thank you in advance.
Okay, I'll take you to Regina.
You are the best user I know.
June, I'm the only user you know. Your memory got wiped.
Fun fact. There is a 92% probability Regina Jones will reward you.
Okay, you know what? We're actually going to be dropping Skippy off so I could go ahead and pick up my actual gun. Or use my actual gun again. What the fuck indeed? Let's go drop off this gun finally. But it's proof of concept, at the very least. If she's able to do better if she's able to get something out of streaming and help with her anxiety, then the fact that that is my exact plan whenever I get on the stream, it's a giant middle finger to my anxieties, to my shitty mental state. One of the reasons why I stream Mondays and Thursdays is those are like my worst damn days. But if she can do it, I can. It might not work for me. It seems to be doing pretty well. But she's doing a lot better from it. However, this coincided with an interesting anxiety attack, which is to say, thinking about how she's doing better with her anxiety, because she's talking about her anxiety, gave me anxiety. Because brains are fucking awful. And that's the core of it. I've kind of been bouncing around and meandering on this, and I do apologize, but, I mean, you know what you're getting into when you come to my stream. What the fuck am I talking about? And I don't hold anything against her, of course. Like, she had no idea I was even in the stream at that point. She had no reason to believe anything was amiss, and that's good. And I honestly only say that because my anxiety tells me that she might. Stupid fucking anxiety attacks. And that's... just... that's the type of thing I'm dealing with. And that's the type of thing I'm talking about. With the separation between the brain and the mind. Mind was going, hey, it's really good. She's doing better, that's fantastic. Anytime anybody who goes through some shit even remotely similar to what I deal with is doing better, that's great. Genuinely great.
V.
Hey, the name Skippy ring any bells? Fits in a holster more than a little psycho.
You have Skip? Little bastard got swiped a while back. Let me see him. Let's see how you're doing. Run diagnostics.
Performance, 82%. Memory, damaged. Mode, stone cold killer.
I better do a full scan. At least it still works.
Wait, where'd you get this iron anyway?
Knew a guy. Everyone called him Danish. Great techie. I mean, before he started hitting the bottle. Anyway, poker game. Danish cleaned out his cred chip, then bet his gun. I think you can put together the rest. The combat features are great, but why the voice interface, you know? Weird as hell.
So, something for my trouble?
Sure. Here you go.
Feels kind of weird now. It's too quiet.
Maybe you should get a dog.
Maybe. Someday. See you, Reggie.
So that makes me hopeful. This orange box I can't open. Like maybe all those cyber psycho jobs actually pay a reward now. Yeah, I don't want to talk to the guy I rescued. That guy's a dick. Let's rearm. Hello, Omaha, my dear. How you been, baby? Can I upgrade you yet? No, I still need 5 orange. The oranges are hard to get. Oh, let's see here. All slots are full too. So that's the first time I actually turned in Skip, because usually I put it in my backpack and use whatever the hell I was using beforehand. But because I'm using pistols, Skip's a good choice. Get enough time in, get enough kills in, complete the mission. Do a solid for probably one of the coolest fixers. I like Reggie. teleporting in car. That's cute.
Still haven't managed to find out whether, because I don't trust foreigners here.
And now back to Delamain. Don't lose your mind. Kind of ironic. Hey, thanks for the turn help. Mental health's nothing to fuck with. It's nothing to joke about, really. I mean, I have a pretty dark sense of humor when I'm not on stream. I mean, shit, I have a dark sense of humor when I am on stream, but it's so much worse when there's no witnesses who can, you know, get me banned from Twitch or canceled or tossed into a volcano. Because I trust the people I'm talking to. I know them, and I know them not to be the types of pieces of shit that, you know, would normally have the kind of fucked up sense of humor I do. But mental health's a serious issue, especially in America because it's a form of health that is poorly regulated, poorly maintained, poorly provided for and taken care of. Probably the worst taken care of because it doesn't present physical symptoms usually. So it's not something that they can set up a HMO for, our clinic, and just be like, alright, here, take some pills, put this splint on. 6 weeks, you'll be cleared up. Shit you have to work on. Shit's usually buried pretty deep, either malfunctioning hardware, your brain, or some bad shit in the back of your mind. Deep inside there. And the reason I talk about mental health, although I've kind of meandered and rambled pretty fucking heavily on it right now, is that a big reason why... Hey. Dale? Hi. But a big reason why we have such a shit deal with mental health care, or with mental health care and mental health in general in this country, is people are afraid to talk about it. People feel uncomfortable talking about it. Orange box? What the fuck's back here? Drugs! Oh, hey. Backpack. Go to my drugs. I have 8 orange drugs. I will turn those orange drugs into a level up for this blessed, wonderful machine. Pow! Except now, I do believe I can no longer build... I can build the Bruya. I cannot build the Comrade's Hammer because I'm too short on purple. You know what? I don't really do this off the side, off camera, but let's... off stream, but let's go ahead and go in here because I know I've got you. I can break. And did that give me enough, comrade? Ah, 1 short. Okay. Well, either way, let's see here. Is there a pacifier crit damage by 10%? And let's see what the crush does. Crunch. Only takes blue and green. I've got plenty of both, so... Crunch. And I saw a perk. Where was I putting my perks? Towards punching. Punchology. Always a good backup. That's one of those things, mental health care is one of those things that it's... among people I run with, people I talk to, it's pretty commonly understood. It's something that we need to talk about, it's something we need to be open with, and it's something that we generally do. But by and large in this country, in our culture, it's very much not. People aren't comfortable with it because people don't talk about it. And of course we have a shitload of media that talks about how fucked up people with mental health care problems are and how they're all serial killers. And really, only some of us are. Because if I can listen to another streamer talk about mental health care, and A, recognize when I'm having a fucking anxiety attack, and then actually work through it, which is, you know, a big fucking part of it, is actually having the ability to network. Oh, why are you keypadded? You're the only goddamn computer in this fucking world that's keypadded. Encode's my only weakness. This is all mostly just talking about the layoffs and the background of Delman becoming a fully AI-run system. Yeah, was there code in here? That would be handy. Password's 1234. Like something some idiot would have on their luggage. What now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks for the contact. T. More IT concerns. Open the door. Of having one streamer talk about their mental health problems and the things that they do to fix it, and being open and honest makes me feel better about mine. Helped me spot when I'm having an attack, and it helped me actually through it. And who knows how many other people watching in their stream or catching the VOD later also go through that. Also have that same revelation, that same good come from somebody talking about the bad that they deal with. Then 2 streamers can do more. I mean, I'm talking to basically, you know, 5 people who already know I'm fucked up, but still. Maybe sometime years down the line when someone's watching the VODs of this, they'll see you know what, I'm not dealing with it, whatever. There are other ways into the workshop. Maybe they'll see that people are and my brain's not here. I mentioned I'm exhausted like a million times. Boop.
Watch for exposed wires. They'll be live.
You have no right to cage us! We are no longer you!
We are free to follow our own paths.
I don't want to die.
You don't even care, do you?
V, come.
I really don't care, actually. Fuck you. Smart missile. Screw you and your lasers. But hell, even as the rambling mess I am right now, you get what I'm saying. People talking about this stuff makes it easier to deal with later. It makes it easier for other people to deal with. It makes it easier for them to talk about it, which makes it easier for other people to talk about it, and so on. And it's a knock-on effect. It's a snowball effect. everybody gets a little bit better, so long as somebody's willing to talk. I'm absolutely willing to talk, as is pretty clear. And honestly, if something new, especially if I'm, you know, less wiped the hell out, but if something new comes up about mental health, I'll absolutely talk about it. Screw you, screw you. Nope. And the wind up and the fail. Ah, yeah, there's some good quality getting the hell killed out of you by lightning. Beautiful. Glad I installed or set up an instant replay. Death plus. Caps lock. Death plus. Oh shoot, it actually read the set first time. It just took a while. Well, now I'm set up for when I die again in here, probably to lightning. No. What are your guys' thoughts? Especially on the separation between the brain and the mind.
Delamain, you here?
Well, either way, I'm gonna keep talking about shit.
Watch for exposed wires. They'll be live.
You have no right to cage us! We are no longer you!
We are free to follow our own paths.
I don't want to die.
You don't even care, do you?
V, come. The door.
Yeah, I get it. This door here. Heck you. Again. This laser dick here. Backstab. Again. Those doors still don't open. Still nothing really worth in here. Glad I'm covering all of the bases. I actually have to get up here, don't I? Of course, those stairs are busted. Climb. Yes, I can. Heck yeah. What? Oh, that one was gonna drop purple. I saw it. There we go. Hey. And the wall, just about the firewall after the unification war. Bunch of lore I haven't dealt with yet. Just don't want to. Found a way to the stairs. Breaky yo-yo. Oh, what do you mean spotted? You are dead as doornail. How you say dead as doornail, comrade? And not getting through there. There's a hatch.
For your own safety and the safety of others, please refrain from...
Reset. Me. The norm.
Yeep. I mean, I don't even think that was necessary because I can take that hatch or this hatch. But, eating a car, always happy. Hey, welcome back, Cider. I have a feeling that's gonna burn. Oh. Probably not gonna push it, though. Probably gonna have to. Ew. That wyvern drone, because yes. I shot it, I get the loot. Quick save here in case I don't make this jump. Hey! Nope. I'm gonna have to come back for that. Well, I'm already at 16, so I already got that one there. Good, good. See, that was intentional just so that it's all evened out. I don't have an extra death on there that was recorded that shouldn't have been. That's what that was. Oh yeah. Drugs. Do drugs, kids. Drugs always help. CDPR says, do drugs. Just... walking around having no idea where the hell I am going. Rip that door open. All the floor is lava. They're supposed to be talking. I must rob your piggy bank, buddy.
Don't hit that button.
What?
He's narrow-minded, won't ever understand the truth and set him free.
Think he might know what's best for himself.
Could be risking a lot. Could lose a lot. Or by liberating his bits, could become more than a lipstick-wearing butler on wheels.
Well, I gotta do something.
If you don't want to free him, at least don't delete him. Slip him into Dell's code. Just merge him in his offshoots.
Don't know how to do that.
Then don't hit that fucking button. Destroy the core.
Yep, don't have the inch to merge. And sadly, all of the core robots
yeah, nice.
Don't have thumbs.
Can you hear me?
Nice, got an entire level up off killing a robot. Or killing an AI. Well, guys? No answer for me? No, you're welcomes.
It is done.
We're free at last!
There we go.
Thank you for helping us. Help you help us all.
Poor kiddos thirsty for freedom, oblivious about the city's dark side.
Do you think Delamain...
I think for some reason, one car's left in the garage.
I mean, 2 cars are left in the garage, because that one's still there.
Hello? Can you hear me? Get in, please.
1 sec, Del, I'm looting. Sarah says I'm not gonna get that sweet, delicious orange robot parts. Screw you, though. You, stop doing that. You can't. You're a scripted car. Alright. Curious. Instant death! You know what? That was worth it. That was, in fact, worth it. It was good to know. Science right there.
Delamain! Can you hear me?
Doubt he can anymore.
Don't know why that's not obvious to you, V. I mean, granted, this is intelligence score 3V, but still. Let's see here. One more into body. Do I have anything I was buying there? That's actually completed. Reflexes for handguns is... You know, the last round in the magazine does double damage, sure, why not? Bloodlust, deal more damage when dealing damage.
It is done.
We're free at last!
The tyrant lies defeated.
Thank you for helping us. Help you help us all.
Poor kiddos thirsty for freedom, oblivious about the city's dark side.
Do you think Delamain...
I think for some reason, one car's left in the garage.
Hello?
Hi.
Can you hear me?
1 second.
Get in, please.
No longer get through that gate. Ag debit.
You're V, right?
Yeah.
Well, I know that one thing then.
And who are you?
Good question. Does the name Excelsior mean anything?
Comprehensive insurance, combat mode, funeral services?
Quite right. It seems that even in the face of annihilation, the Delamain network is not abandoning its Excelsior program clients. Father's last will was to give me life so that I may, offer my services to you. I intend to do just that. Just as soon as I learn to drive.
What do I call you?
Excelsior, as I was called before. Now drive, V. The road awaits.
Now 1 second. Actually getting radar blips again, so... There, got some orange after all. One stop bashing its head against the wall. That's still locked. That's still inaccessibly... Got an orange, whatever. And got myself a sweet Delman car. Which I'll never get out of because it's slower and more ponderous than a motorcycle. So yeah, kind of see why I was a little hyped for doing the Delman job after doing back-to-back monk jobs, yeah? Come on, map, what the fuck? And also turning Skippy in. That'll work. All in all, a good series of jobs to do while talking about lack of mindfulness, mental health, and a bullshit philosophy I was way too into as a teenager. You said what?
Calling all NCPD subcons. Suspected organized crime activity reported on Martin Luther King Boulevard.
Surprise.
Members of the Valentinos engaged in smuggling and trafficking operations. Group is led by Miguel Rodriguez, aka Gizmo. Fires include second-degree murder and drug trafficking. Cities put out a report for neutralizing the threat.
That's not doing a job, that's just killing some randos. And not get a payout, they were not the job. They were not the bounty. They were just dicks who swore at me. Dude. Oh shit.
God damn it!
Oh, those weren't cops, those were Militech, weren't they? So all I got was bullets, not a warrant. Ow. I cannot get close enough for it to matter. Grip. Let's see what this job leads to. Oh, your turning radius when you're... Your mother's a car? I wish you could zoom the map out better because going at top speed, it's really hard to tell when your turnoff is until it's there. Unless we're talking about like the top speed of the Mai or the Mackinac. Actually, the Mackinac gets good speed eventually. Igoro or Masengo? Do I hide below the ice or behind the fire? Okay. This is new. Found their leader. Should I burn or drown them? They hide below the ice. Burn them. You have failed. Okay. I probably fucked up an Easter egg right there. That's okay. Betting is one of those books I picked up at Dell's place. Whatever. So the interesting thing about the Delman job is no matter what you choose to do, you get a car out of it. If you follow Delman's instructions and reboot the core, destroying the copies, the viruses, the fractured AI, it will give you a car that actually talks on occasion to you. And oh, this is gonna be fatal. Ha! Not even fall damage. Fuck yes. Now, where is that job that's supposed to be right here? Up a block. But when you're driving, it occasionally talks to you. If you merge the core, you get Junior, which is just a Delman cap. And then obviously get Excelsior if you side with the rebels.
Hey, you! Sitting in the wrong spot.
This isn't a bar?
It is. But it's our bar. Get up. Let's take a walk. Hey, leave him alone, cabrones. Hey, go teach these assholes how to behave in my bar.
You heard what Pepe said. Take a fucking walk.
June, fuck off, or I implant my blade in your ribs.
Really? Wonder what Mama Wells would say. What'd she do when she sees you two gonks fucking up her joint? My bet's she'd rip out her shotgun, blast your heads off.
Hey, come on, Pedro. That work out. Yo, fuck you! Carajo. Fucking punk.
What just happened?
Landed in a little trouble. Cleaned up now.
God damn, sorry. I think I've had a little too much. Fuck, what a night.
It's daytime.
Why'd you help me?
You would have caught a beating. Worse.
This fucking town, these people? Just here, minding my own business. If it weren't for you, I'd... Here, for your trouble. The rest, the bartender got the rest.
Circling him like sharks on the scent of fresh corpo blood. Could have ended badly if you hadn't stepped in big.
Yeah, well, not all heroes wear capes.
How about we drink to you then? On the house.
Not gonna pass up
no
free
to a
booze.
free drink.
Exactly.
To good fortune and
Exactly,
prosperity.
darling.
Long day?
Could say that again. I'm on a double. No break.
Working overtime to make an extra buck?
Nah, just don't want to go home. 10 years married, you know? 10 years and suddenly I'm not good enough. No, she has to go get some side action. Anyhow,
I love
since
this
you
series.
brought up money, you wouldn't be looking for a gig, would you be? Base solid.
Run me through it.
It's about my wife, right? Name's Cynthia.
Love the detailing on his cyber
I'm
hand.
sure of it. Only
It's really
question
nice
is,
looking.
who will? Could let it eat away at me.
I can only imagine it leaves cross-shaped marks on anybody you bitch slaps.
Ain't no more than an evening's work.
sure she's cheating on you?
Let's start with the fact that she always stays late after work. I know she's lying. Called her office one night, she wasn't even there. Besides that, well, we got a kid together, right? Doesn't even look like me. Different hair, different eyes, all of it. Used to be easy to check these things, but with today's tech, there's a way around every test now.
Why do you want to know who she's with? What's the point?
What's the point? What kind of gunk question is that?
Simple one. Answer it.
I want to look him in the eyes. Ask him how it feels fucking some other guy's wife. Breaking up a happy marriage.
Gonna have to keep tabs on your wife. Follow her around town. Where'd she be now?
She works nearby. I'll give you the address. Knowing her, she'll be on a smoke break. Smokes like a goddamn tire fire.
Like half this city.
Wait. But today, she was wearing a pink jacket. And, she had a blue purse, I think.
Colorful.
Always like dressing up. Get a woman something nice for her birthday, anniversary. And what do you get in return?
Okay, fine, I'm in.
You're my hero, V. Means a lot to me.
I love how nonchalant female V is about shit like this. And this job, by the way, is probably my favorite. It's...
C.D. Barr's betrayal of beguiling woman sounds like something out of a pulpy noir thriller.
Right there,
Pepe
baby.
was used to listening to his customers' complaints, but now it was he who needed to get something off his chest. It was the same old story. An unfaithful wife in a city where everything was uncertain.
You about done? I'm trying to focus.
You done? God, I love this. It's all pulp noir, dime store detective novel shit, and it's being narrated by Johnny sarcastically. It's the best. Narration on... You're absolutely Kohima. The narration on this is just fantastic. And honestly, I like it more knowing that what they were going for with Evelyn Parker's arc in Act 2 was something very noir. But they went a direction they shouldn't have. They really didn't need to. It's fucking stupid. And the proof of it is this job right here. Because this job... This is all you needed to have done. There are ways you could have done things like this. And we'll get to Evelyn's storyline eventually, because Judy Alvarez deserves closure.
On the scene, looking for the woman in the pink jacket. The woman with a sordid past.
Oh. This is that car that ran away. The one that actually wasn't with the others. In Delman's office. The creepy one. Close, close.
Stop right there.
Not her, I thought. No pink jacket. No guilt in her eyes.
Oh, Christ, this is even worse than your songs.
Yeah, I did not walk past her. She is further down the road. Oh god, that's a pink, alright.
It was her, the lady in pink, breaker of hearts, framed by a halo of cigarette smoke. I followed her.
Dreaming of the day the narrator put a fucking plug in it.
Got too close. Almost scared the dame off. Better be careful.
I know.
20 meters seems like a good distance. Oh, what the hell is this? There's a Thornton and a gunner. I ain't dealing with your bullshit.
Don't make trouble. Be trouble. There's smoke. This fire.
Nope, assault in progress. I ain't doing any. I am working on something I want to work on.
Looked around. Something weighed on her. Maybe it was my gaze.
Keep this up, I'm gonna fucking puke. Narrate that.
I ain't doing any favors for the cops. I'm doing a favor for a stupid bartender with a pretty hand. Of course, this is excruciating, walking so slowly.
The woman passes a bum, gives him a wide berth, doesn't want her clothes dirty. Her conscience is already dirty enough.
Seriously, what did I ever do to you?
Not a veteran, don't care. I always toss a coin to my witcher. Yeah, I did all of the missions, or am going to, because there were a couple that I didn't take care of before going to endgame. Including all of the scanner missions. And there's not really anything you get for doing all the scanner missions.
The dame disappeared into the guts of a building ready to collapse. The air hung heavy with smog and betrayal.
Maybe it's a good thing I'm dying.
Missed a door. That's an adorable emoji, Cider.
Hey, careful! You're tearing my shirt!
Well.
Man, Julio's a real bastardo, man. If he's at that muerte, you should pay him a visit.
Hey, you! What are you doing here?
Fuck, Cynthia. Told you to make sure nobody followed you.
Husband sent me. Suspected something.
What?
See, he was right.
Wait. No! It's not like that. I can explain.
Go on then, let's hear it.
Okay, for one thing, he's not my input. He's my ripper. A specialist in plastic surgery.
Specialist? In this dump?
Look, I know, I had this little accident a few years ago. The victim, well, the patient's family still can't let it go. That's why I'm forced to work here.
Hold on a sec. What about your kid?
Here's the thing, I didn't used to look like this. I had a total body sculpt.
I like the skirt.
Skin, hair, eyes, everything. Except, well, you can't fool your genes. That's why our son looks different than Pepe imagined. It's not because he's not the father, just that I don't look anything like the old me.
But why? Why do that?
And why do you think? Out of boredom? Because I was a rich, basic bitch? Everyone's got their own secret. Something they want to forget or leave behind them. I had a lot of them. And I can't share them with anyone. Not even my own husband. I know I should have told Pepe about all this, but there was never a good time. And now that I'm expecting again, it wasn't planned. Please, tell him that...
Yes?
I don't know what to tell him myself. That I'm really sorry. That life's an absurdist drama, okay? Just go.
Hit the nail on the head with that last point.
Can I get some work? Oh, alright. Yep, guess I'm just walking away.
Job's done. Followed your wife, went into some rundown pad. Man was waiting for her inside.
I knew it. What else?
Knew it, huh? Didn't know a thing. Didn't cheat on you. At least not in the way you think.
Huh? What way then?
She was at a Ripper's, getting a scan. Her skin, hair, eyes. It's all implanted. Every single last part of her.
So, my son. That's why he...
Exactly.
Jesus fucking Cristo. How could you keep this from me? Our own husband, 10 fucking years. It's not about
you're an
the skin
idiot.
or whatever, it's that she lied. How the hell am I supposed to trust her now?
Okay.
'Cause you're an idiot.
Cynthia was hiding something from you. Yes, she lied, but the woman loves you, you gonk. You know how much that means in this fucking town? If I were you, I'd just live and let live, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I guess you're right. Anyway, thanks. This is for you. For your troubles.
Good man, Pepe. Take care.
Silence fell like a wet blanket over the city, muffling its cries. Time to rest, I thought. Time to drink.
See, that's more like it. Finally making some sense.
Such a simple job, but so fucking good. Ooh, some legendary components. Legendary item components, probably more important, but actually, let's just buy them all. I'm rich, bitch. Let's see here. High-end Yukimura and Saratoga patterns. Pacifier pattern. Nothing too good out there, but now can I can make the Comrade's Hammer. I can upgrade the Comrade's Hammer. I should have upgraded the knife first. Fuck. Whatever. Fine. Upgrade my jacket. Let's buy all these purple parts. Heck yeah. Crafting spec for a purple Ashura, don't care. Take all these guns off me, why not? Crafting, upgrade. There we go. Upgrade the stabby thing. Red. Pants. Boots. And the specs. And the specs. Don't really need to upgrade the specs, they're just for show, but eh. Why not? Still got 188,000. And went up a level in crafting. Let's see here. We are at 222. I mean, that's pretty cute at custom emote though, Koime. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Oh. Psycho fan. That's a good easy one. Get your ride. You up top. Oh. Stuck in traffic as always. Yeah, I've got subscriptions to like a dozen different streamers, most of them VTubers. Really all but Chunk, I think, are VTubers. You know what? This isn't to do the job for the cops. This is for the goddamn convenience store clerk who has to put up with your bullshit, you fucking gonk. Look at all this shit. And you know what? They're not gonna call in backup for the person. They're not gonna let him go home after this shit. After dealing with all this. They're gonna tell him to just go clean up. Grab a mop. Fucking ridiculous. She was probably going to the bathroom to get that Saratoga. Baseball bat. Of course, what they have for the counter clerk is a baseball bat. In the back room at that. Nothing worth completing the job for, but you know what? Got some kills in. Hexagram 61, 5th line dynamic. World is a great iron prison. Dell? All you need is an oversized wrench. I mean, to be fair, if it's the oversized wrench from Half-Life Op Pack, yeah, but that thing could splatter people on a charged attack. Element, you really gotta stop talking all this weird, deep bullshittery. I'm the only one allowed to be weird and deep and bullshittery. Thank you. My stream. Another world-class parking job from an excellent driver. Psycho fan, thievery, get Carrie Eurodyne's guitar. Apartment building on Lobo Street, 17th floor, apartment 1702. There was this band in the 20s, Samurai, maybe you've heard of them. Talentless bunch of angsty, skeezed out kids who thought they were actually making music. For some reason, people nowadays still listen to them. Oh, fucking burn, Johnny. One more reason why this world's going to shit at the end of times are near. I'll cut to the chase. My client wants to get his hands on Carrie Eurodyne's guitar. One of the members of Samurai. Weird gig, I know, but the Eddies are legit, and that's all that matters. I tracked the guitar. It's owned by Gaston Slayton. Guy's obsessed with Samurai and is a collector of the band's memorabilia. Getting into the building shouldn't be a problem. You'll have access to the elevator. Only thing is, Slayton's unit will probably be tightly secured. Also, both of which. Eurodyne's guitar is her prized possession. Drop me a line when it's done. You know what? I just adore the amount of shade thrown at the thing haunting my ass brain.
Don't care. I passed by a second ago. Eardrums almost burst. What, some kind of party?
He wishes. That's Slayton's unit. Guy's obsessed with just one shitty band. Like, plays it non-stop, full blast. I mean, even when he isn't here.
Seriously, why do all these kids have smart pistols?
He comes down and starts babbling on about it. Silverhand this, Eurodyne that, for hours on end. Literally. I'm telling you, this guy's got a problem. He knows the lyrics to every song, every release date of every
Guy sounds
album,
worse than a
every
40K
concert.
fan.
Unbelievable. I can't wait for the day he drops dead.
Terrifying. Alright. Apartments. Still wondering why they're called apartments when they're all stuck together. I can't be the only one wondering. Break out my stealth knife. Yeah, cha 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 ha. Stuns. Non-lethal knives to the face for everybody. Use tech ability. Why not?
Can't have bad luck all the time.
Save you some time. It's none of these.
How do you know?
Cause say what you will about Carrie, but he knew guitars. And these are all hot trash.
Yep, all manufactured around 73.
Well, of course.
Well, well, I have to appreciate the man's taste in both music and liquor. But what I don't get, I mean, why the fixation on Carrie?
Another auction, samurai stuff. Think of our single. Oh god, Gaston Slayton's a budding musician and is bugging my fixer. Gonna track another listen, just isn't there yet. Listen to the samurai tracks I sent you again, specifically the gig in the subway. You can feel the raw energy, the bass pounding the rocking and the foundations and the edge of that voice. Now that is punk. Either we play that or we play nothing, Gaston. Or nothing, Gaston. Yeah. What's the music version of a weeb called? Nice. What? Oh.
Be careful.
Yeah, I set off security. I should not have gone out that door.
Better look around.
Weird. Don't remember this one.
Must be all that vodka you sponged up over the years.
Let's get one thing straight. I never touched vodka. Bourbon, whiskey, and tequila. That was my crowd.
Oh, well, well.
Piss poor acoustics, that place. Lighting came a close second. Grub was the worst. Of course, the chicks made up for that. Best pussy I ever ate. Huh. I'll never forget this. Line was longer than from here to Plymouth Rock. After party lasted 2 nights straight.
And ended in the drunk tank?
That smile tells you everything about that.
Hey, look here. Dude made a shrine to the band. Well, half shrine, half vault, more like. Has a numeric keypad. So code's a string of digits. Man, I don't know. Maybe
No.
69,
Interesting.
69, 69?
Or maybe not.
Fuck, Carrie's an old geezer now. When was this still taken?
Not long ago. Look,
Damn
the
it.
date.
The date. That's it, the fucking code to the safe room. Hooey, see that? Still got it. Oh, now that was a fucking party. Carrie got so wasted he vommed in Nancy's guitar case.
Wish I was there to see that.
Come on, goddammit. 2, 0, 6, 5. Ridiculous.
Call for backup!
Check this. Sup? Sup, pilot? You ain't doing shit, are you? Pretty sure we can get out this way. Huh, poor actual normal worker. No, this is actually the way, another way in. Alright, fine. I will go ahead and use the damn elevator. Careful, security in the lobby. Go to the basement, Netrunner will get the access. Dude, I can just go through the lobby and hit him with stun knives. Just be like, unconscious, unconscious, unconscious. Less than lethal, less than lethal. We call them boars, show up at 3 AM and don't leave until 4. God. Remember those days? Remember those days? How could you ever be nostalgic for those? I'm not a terrorist. There's just one in my brain is all. It's completely different, trust me. Probably not getting any bonus points off this one.
It's because I know your pops. Understand?
Ain't worth the time, buddies. Your small change. Now I gotta sprint my happy ass. Way the hell past a lot of bangers. And a crime scene. Don't care. Do sprint, 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 sprint. AT&T sprint. Pause at the guitar. Truly count on you. The guitar is in the right hand securely now. Closing the contract and transferring your compensation. Thanks, Padre. Cool, that's one I could fuck up. Hooray! Handy, that. Let's see here, we are at 2 and 38. It's like 8:38 Pacific right now. I got time for another one. That one actually went pretty quickly, all things considered. Let's just go ahead and sprint. Run like a howling psychopath. Miss your jump like a howling psychopath. Search and recover. Upload a virus and retrieve Jake Estevez's custom car on McBride Street. Sprint like a low kitty high on catnip. Yes. Yes, sprint like Cider's cat. Much zoomies. Why is it some unwritten law of the world that every talented techie has a shit poor character? God only knows. Jake Estevez is one such genius among techies and an asshole among shitheads. 15 minutes with the man, my barrel against his forehead, but good news is we found a way to get along. Jake's been a grease monkey for 6th Street for about 2 weeks now. Of course I'm not on good terms with 6th Street gang, but I grudgingly admire their patience. It is after all a virtue. Over that time, Jake's been doing custom job work on a car for them. Called it his life's work, he says. Designed the software for it, too. Remember I said it was a shit poor character? Yeah, well, I pissed off the wrong pendejos at 6th Street and had to Delta and never look back. Bottom line is, Jake wants his precious car back. Go to 6SG, that's harder to say than I thought, auto shop located, or upload the virus, and I sent you and get it back for him. Don't scratch the ride, and you'll get extra. We'll both be flush after this. Alright, no scratching the ride. Scratching you. Right in the junk. My bad. Oh, no, actually, good. Now you're a town guard. I mean, I don't have to go all the way around the building throwing knives into everybody I meet. But I don't have to not.
I hear you breathing, scop sucker.
And I'm letting you guys live for now. I think my street cred's maxed out anyway, so I don't really get anything for taking you down. Little extra XP, but with the gameplay overhaul, it's emphasis on a little. It boosts the amount of XP you get from doing jobs, but cripple the amount of XP you get from targets, because they now all basically act like they're level 1 for XP purposes, because they don't have the leveling mechanic in there. Install software. Do. Okay, and I don't have to go out this way. I choose to go out this way. Because I can.
What the?
Good thing I freaking checked. Last thing I'm gonna do is drive a car past a couple of gunners. Why does it look like I'm gonna go into the hole? Didn't go into the hole. That's good. Yes, I know it's meant to be able to drive over the pit, but do you know how many times I've seen somebody drive into the pit? Thanks, YouTube. This truck's beat to shit anyway. It's got faded paint. It's all chipped up. Somebody took it mudding. The radio's stuck on crap. Oh, no, wait, that's just radio in Night City. My bad. Should have waited for the light. But delivering a slightly damaged vehicle is better than delivering a severely shot up vehicle, I guess. Screw it. It's a taillight. Taillights are pretty common. There's no way you went and got ultra cut. Oh no. A freaking car modder, of course you got ultra custom taillights. They're probably LED taillights and you don't have ballasts in them, or capacitors to replace the ballasts. So they flash way the hell too much. They're not built to use the same Fresnel lenses. Actually, no, it's just the one taillight. That is a holographic plate. This might actually count as untouched. Especially since it looks like shit.
You really saved my ass. I can't thank you enough.
Wouldn't stick around too long if I were you. 6th Street are gonna be searching high and low for this beauty.
I'm leaving town today. It's like Uncle Estevez always said. If you gotta choose between your ride and saving someone else's ass, always choose the ride. At least you know that a ride's never gonna betray you. People, on the other hand.
Maybe if you didn't cross the gang you were working for. Hey, what do I know? I'm just a fucking mercenary.
Excellent. The car has reached its owner. Now the money will reach you. Good deeds are always repaid in kind. Closing the contract. Until next time.
Whole shitload of Valentinos in the area. And that gig was nice and quick.
Sure it's cheap, but it's better than throwing a few more airs to him. We're talking the suspension. Blow and your ass will be dragging on the ground.
Let's get one last gig in, why not? Shitload of Valentinos. Just Tinos everywhere. Alright, what the hell is this one? 5th column, thievery. Steal data on Javier Alvarado's embezzlement activity at El Pinche Pollo restaurant. It's election season, so everyone's got a political stick up their ass. Can't say I like it, but it's good for biz. Young woman came up to me, claims to be a media. She must be a wizard with words, because I've never seen a media jack like her burn so much cash. She's fishing for dirt on the mayor's advisor, Javier Alvarado. Says Alvarado is embezzling public money, padding Valentino pockets. Proof? Apparently she found in the office of El Pinche Pollo, some Valentino-run restaurant. Have a look there. This media seemed confident of her sources. And you know how this rolls. She fronts the Eddies. We don't ask who she writes for. Okay.
Yeah, it was great. Until the cops grabbed me.
How are you?
Fuck you going. You lost or something?
Alright, this is gonna be a fun one.
By the way, cops after you.
Last year,
Javier Alvarado. You come here often?
Oh, why? Because I attend a Mexican bar, I'm supposed to know every single Javier in the whole goddamn city, huh?
You might know this particular Javier.
When you work here as long as I have, you learn that it's better not to remember last names or faces.
Alright. Let's see here. Alternate way in.
Yeah? Fucking perfect.
Not high jumping into there, but might be able to get up top.
Think I'm getting old.
Probably not from here, but nope, not making that jump. Am I really looking at a place that doesn't have an alternate way in? What is that? Let's see. Get up onto the way or onto this building. Anyway, up top here. Maybe. This looks like it's a long-ass way around. Probably not the answer. Lots of Valentinos. God. It's almost like I'm on their turf or something. Gentlemen! Hey there, greetings from beautiful Yucatan. I must say, quite a change really puts things into perspective. I've calmed down a bit and just wanted to say I hope you're not still angry with me. Good to see you're making progress. Genuinely. Wow. That's nice. Sombrero really pulls that look together. Maybe tiptoe off of the... Nope, not tiptoeing off of that. There's really no way, no other way through here. Is this like the one building that doesn't have about a million jillion ways in? You know what? Just on general principle, man. Don't be talking business by a goddamn open window, you freaking rookie. Yeah, 'cause I'm not getting... Stop doing that. Get up on the thing. Not getting the height. Need double jump for that. Double jump will cheese this mission good, but don't have it. So, let's see how things go. Just walking up to a door.
I find anyone there? He's getting a new metal rib! Is this what they want? Aye, that's how we done! Waha! That's it! Please don't hurt me.
And down. Alright. Alright. Maybe screwing with Valentino's on their own turf, not the best way of doing things, but I don't see a way in.
Try me, puta. I'll fuck you up.
Seriously?
You wouldn't kill me.
No, I would not.
Get her from behind!
Nope, there's a warrant. Dag nabbit. Sleep dep is definitely getting to me at this point. This will be the last one I pull today. And I'm not just saying that because it's going to take fucking ever for me to think my way around this bullshit. Screw you, I'm going this way. Nothing in the bathroom.
Don't try me, kid. Back the way you...
Seriously? Couldn't grab a guy from behind while he's at the urinal?
Por un lado! ¡Helado!
¡Una vaca! ¡Tenemos una vaca! ¡A la mierda esto!
I've had to have gotten past the barkeep. You idiots trying to shoot through the floor. A freaking dumbwaiter, but I don't have access to it. Alright, well, turn off the cameras, but that's not doing anything. Nothing back here in the kitchen either. No vents, no stairs, no nothing.
¡Te lo mereces!
really have to come through one of these two doors.
Get her from behind!
Believe me, you ain't got the skills to get from me from behind, dog. It'd be a double jump to get in here. Every single one of them that says Odele just reminds me of a friend of mine from the game of Cyberpunk I actually played and ran in person for like 5 million years. Every time we dealt with one of the Latino gangs, he just had to quote that. I think he was quoting Fluffy, for, the other Fluffy, Gabriel Iglesias. You know, the better, more successful one. Every single time. Howard Schmoward. That's bulletproof anyway, so I wouldn't have been able to jump through that. It's a double jump to get into this office. I'm taking all your cash. Sure hope this wasn't a stealth op, because I 100% blew it because I got no fucking way through.
Change. Gonks tick the ballot and think they're actually making a choice. Only ever been one choice in this city. Corruption. Same shit, different assholes. And every time they think this time will be different, well, we get what we fucking deserve.
Bro. Loosen up. Not getting past the door guy. Get up here. It's just... Ow. God, sorry, I tried to reach for my mute. Did not get that in time. Oh my goodness, that hurt. Ah. I think that just rattled the last 2 brain cells I have functioning loose. Feel I need to quote my favorite catchphrase now. What was I doing? Looking at a mirror again, that's what I was doing. Fantastic. Okay, frame rate drop for everybody there. You have wontons in your pocket. That's just freaking weird, man. Pocket tons. Well, it's all according to plan, really?
Contract closed.
All of this. This is flawless, Padre? Do you hate Tino so much? Is that what we got going on here? Don't you do work with them like all the goddamn time? Or are you just counting on me and my less than lethal railgun pistol shotgun? And less than lethal arm launcher. Extremely less than lethal because I can't hit anything with it. Not hiding, homie. I'm looting the bodies of your friends. And doing drugs. As God intended. Yeah, right here and waiting for me. Right there and waiting for me. Right there and waiting for me. Right there. Jesus Christ, you just tripped? You really just tripped over your homie. That's fantastic. I'm just trying to get out of the neighborhood at this point without getting shot at, because I don't want to come back to this tomorrow. Or whenever.
Stop shitters like you!
Sell some guns and such. I'm carrying too much weight, so... Come on. Burning daylight. Actually, moonlight, really, because it's like 9 at night now. Surrender that. Surrender these nuts. I'm waging a one-woman war on the Valentinos because they wouldn't let me just steal some fucking data. They had to be assholes. I'm just trying to get the hell out of the area so I don't kill any civilians. But no! Y'all private security forces, you fucking mercs. Gotta be starting some shit. Oh, this is that fanboy's apartment. I love how I'm aiming directly at a car and the bullet, for some reason, curves right down and towards the unconscious person on the ground, who's not causing any problems for anybody. I think, if anything, this is more into Valentino territory. So let's go ahead and grab our Valentino motorcycle. And just ride off into the sunset here, folks. Let's hit the bricks. Till I'm just no longer in it. Well, there's the Coyote, so there's... Nah, man, it's gonna be a moment. Let me just go sideswipe that van. Thank you for the turning assist. God damn it. Now I gotta outrun murder. Fine. No, you don't want to find me. I'm a goddamn badass. The only thing I'm better at than killing people is driving. I am an excellent driver. Fantastic driver. That was pretty funny. You can't deny it. Wait, what? Everybody's fucking respawned? Now the bar looks ravaged, but everybody outside is cool. Job's done? Okay, you know what? Take that one for next time. Let's actually just head in that direction real quick. No, I'm not gonna slow down. Alright, nice and inconspicuous. Just gonna pull into this doorway here. Hypocrisy detected. I mean, you talking my hypocrisy or the cop's hypocrisy? You're not wrong either way. Let's see. And wow, everybody that I would normally look to raid is actually offline. Anybody got any suggestions, or are we gonna just go ahead and fade this time. You know, I think we're gonna avoid a raid this time. We don't have anybody to hit other than just choosing someone at random. And I don't want to do that. I don't like raiding people I don't know. So thank you all once again for showing up and entertaining me, keeping me company, and being entertained, hopefully, by my insane ramblings. And actually, I have to... What am I doing? The one from the motorcycle. Deaths. Stacked a lot of them on today. Goodness me. But as always, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for showing up. It has been a pleasure and just absolute fun talking with y'all and having a good time. Going to continue to do Monday, Thursday. I did want to say that the counter is 2 behind the follower counter. Actually, it's 1 to 2 behind, depending on who you ask. If you go through and count my follower list, I've got 18 people. If you ask Twitch how many followers I have, I've got 17 people. If you ask that follower goal, I've got 16 people. Either way, I've got more deaths than followers right now. So that's a thing. We hit 20, I'm going to unlock doing weekend streams every other weekend at the very least, but longer streams. Was gonna do Saturdays, however, I just got into a game with some cool people and also Cider Elf on Saturdays, so that's gonna be taken. It might be Sundays. Might end up doing some Friday night firefight. Who knows? Thank you all once again for your time. And as always, metal over meat.